Hey guys, it's Norm with Mobile Glass. We're back at it doing windshield repair. This time we have a GL, Mercedes GL SUV, and you can see there's kind of a combination brake here at the top passenger side. Let's see if we can get a nice view of it. It's always fun here. The hardest part of the job, right? There we go. So we're gonna start by, I got glass cleaned up and the mirror on it, so we're gonna drill right there in the center of the damage where the rock impacted that little white spot. We're gonna drill through the outer layer of the glass, and we'll pick up on the next step here. One moment. All right, now you can see very clearly where I drilled right in the center. See that little dark hole? So now we're gonna set up our bridge assembly, and through pressure, we're going to force liquid glass, we call it resin, into that damaged area. It's going to diminish in appearance and then hold it together. So we have just kind of a standard bridge that I use, always have used. There's other fancier stuff out there, but this does get the job done. So we'll be right back. Let me get that all set up, and we'll show you the next step. All right, we haven't put any pressure on it yet. The plunger's just ready to be in place, and you can see it's starting to run. So we're going to try to drill it and stop it, but some of them are just like that. They're going to run. There's nothing you can do about it. It's no fault of yours. It's just the way it works. So you can see it getting bigger. Let's see if we can stop it. All right, so we sort of caught it. Looks like it might be saved. You can see that the resin's working its way through there. So not an ideal situation, but really good to get this on camera so that you can see what happens when it does start to run. If you can catch it and drill the end, you can usually stop it. I say usually as in at least 51% of the time, right? So we're going to allow that glue to work its way through, and then we'll put UV light on it. That's how we get the resin to cure. If you see, it's sort of like a bluish light, the UV. Put that on there here in a moment. A couple minutes of that, and it'll be nice and hard, and we'll be able to remove those bridges and work on the impact points of the spots where I drilled, and get those filled in with pit filler, and then polish up the end result. The glue, not the glass, will be polished with some pit polish. Try to make it as transparent as the original windshield glass, and show you each step here. So we'll be back. Kind of a interesting one to get on film. Okay, as you can see now, we're doing the pit filler. I have the UV light there, right over the top. Nice little setup from Delta Kits, shout out. And just give it a couple minutes. Basically right where the rock hit, there's going to be a little divot or pit, and of course I drilled through it, so it made it even deeper. So what we want to do is fill that in with a harder, thicker resin called pit filler, and then cause that to get cured or harden, and then you'll have a mound, right? So it's still not even with the glass. At this point, we're going to use a straight edge razor blade, just standard old razor blade, and we'll shave it down so that all that's left is just the glass itself and that little pit area that was damaged, and there'll be resin now in there, which is not as clear as the windshield itself. It's not as transparent, so we'll use the pit polish now, clear that last little bit of cloudiness up, and it's not going to be invisible. Still be able to see that there is damage and so forth, but it's going to look a lot better. So we'll show you the end result here in a moment. All right, so obviously since it's been repaired, it's going to be very difficult to see where it is from the outside. I drilled there where I stopped the crack, and then the original damage is on the other side. Let's see if we go from here. I can sort of make it out. With the lighting, this is not going to be easy. I don't know if you can see. It's right at the tip of my middle finger right there.
it's very difficult to see, but there we go. But you can see that it's filled, good to go, and 100% guaranteed that's not going to grow. So windshield saved. It's probably close to $800,000 windshield. So guys need help, just give us a holler. 800-557-3078. Thanks.